Dang it! I was really happy when I thought Asahina was dead. Like, really happy. Cause she was such a useless character, she still is. But no, it was nothing but a troll. Turns out, she's alive! It was all a trick! It was the prank! Gotcha! And I'm just like, why? Why did you keep her alive? Why? We don't need her alive. We really don't. Hopefully, I know a lot of people won't like this because a lot of you guys are Asahina fans, but I'm not, so I'm going to say what I want. But hopefully, Asahina dies later on in the series because she was so close to death right now, and to be honest, the previous episode foreshadowed heavily on her upcoming death. So I'm pretty sure she's going to die. It just doesn't look like she's going to die right now. I'm a patient person. I'll wait. As long as I see her corpse, everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Unfortunately, best boy Gozu is dead! I'm upset. Not only do I find out that Asahina is alive, but Gozu is dead. Yes, I'm upset. I liked Gozu. I talked about last week. I really liked him. Gozu was best boy. Now he's dead boy. Oh, I'm upset. Here's the weird thing. There are no class trials. There is no investigation. No. In fact, this entire series looks like it's going to be taking place within just the next 24 hours. It doesn't look like it's going to be taking place for the next, 2 weeks, the game, or what was the game over the course of 2 weeks? No, I think it was about a month, actually. Something like that, a month, 3 weeks. And the first, series and stuff, that took place over, I think, 2 weeks. But with this, it looks like it's going to be just within the next 24 hours, because there are no investigations, there are no class trials. Friend's dead? Oh, that's sad. Better move on to the next and save your own booty, because everyone is after you. Yeah, now that they're awake, they have 2 hours to, I guess, go to a different hiding spot, chat with your friends, let everybody know, oh my gosh, this dude just died right in front of me, oh my gosh, or I don't know, maybe kill somebody else right out in the open when everyone else is awake. Maybe try to find out more information on what the heck is going on, why are we playing this game again. And then after 2 hours, bam, we'll be injected with that drug once again. And I thought that after each and every game, your restriction changes, but apparently not. I thought that as soon as the characters woke up, they would have a new restriction, but no. So they're gonna keep that same restriction for the rest of the series. And I'm not gonna lie, Asahina's restriction is pretty tough. She cannot get punched or kicked. That's gonna be tough. Ooh, man, that's messed up. That's a messed up restriction. Come on, man. With Kibougamine, we find out that she cannot turn right, only left. So it was kind of funny when everybody else was turning the corner, she had to make a loop and then move forward. That was interesting, but if you don't know, I participated in the live reaction with Sun Wukong and Kukulin on Sun Wukong's channel earlier today, and we live reacted to this episode of Mirai-hen, and then we were theory crafting. And we thought that maybe Kibougamine, she made her restriction a bit too obvious for everyone to see. Because remember, what does everybody do when they talk about their restriction? They show you their bracelet. We did not see Kibougamine show her bracelet. Therefore, that may not exactly be her restriction. She probably just did that whole loop so that Naegi can be like, yo, what the heck are you doing? Why did you make that 180 turn? That was pretty weird. So to make it obvious, to trick them into thinking something else of her restriction. And really, her restriction is something else, but we just don't know it yet. I think that's possible. Since like I said, she didn't show them her bracelet. Naegi, being the annoying protagonist that he is, one of my least favorite protagonists in anime in general, he's the epitome of what I hate in a protagonist. He goes up to the loudspeaker, tells everyone about hope and crap, and he was just so irritating. Naegi was just so incredibly irritating this episode, being just so hey, don't worry, with the power of friendship, we can believe. We'll create our own new hope, guys. And hey, just so you know that I'm not the killer, this is what happened with me and the remnants of despair. So he tells them everything on how he met the remnants of despair, and we saw this epic image of Izuru Kamakura. That image was so cool. Oh my gosh, Izuru Kamakura! I cannot wait to officially meet Izuru Kamakura over, did I say Izuru? I meant Izuru Kamakura in the Zetsubo-hen. That's gonna be beast, man. Anyway, and then Naegi, he, for some reason, said to everyone, just tells everyone his restriction. He's just still like, don't worry guys, my restriction, I can't run. You can kill me if you want, but I believe you guys because I believe in the power of hope. And I'm just like, shut up, Naegi. Naegi, shut up. And to be honest, with Munakata, I have not been liking Munakata for the previous 2 episodes. I found him irritating, I thought he needed to get smacked, and he needs to die along with his partner dude. I forgot his name, but the partner dude is the violent one who's just been kicking around Naegi, which I'm not gonna lie, I do like that Naegi's getting kicked around, but I still really don't like the guy himself. But anyway, Munakata, he had enough of what Naegi was saying, because what Naegi's saying is naive. Incredibly naive, especially after the experience he went through. The fact that he's still spewing out this crap is annoying. So Munakata spits down some knowledge on him. However, what Munakata says is rather contradictory. You see, Munakata, he busts in there, cracks the window open with his sword, and so I assume, unless if they already announced this, I don't remember, but that he can't go through doors. I think that's what it was. I don't know if they officially announced it or not, but whatever, it seems like he can't go through doors. So he busts in the room with his katana, and he's just so like, Naegi, there once was a time when Chisa and I believed in a world where there will be no despair. And that he says that at first, but then he also says that he cannot believe in that anymore. But then he says that he's gonna kill anyone who represents despair, and it's just like, wait a minute, you just said that you no longer believe in a world without despair, so why are you going out of your way to kill anyone that represents despair? You're not making much sense. And that's because he saw firsthand the tragedy, how it unfolded. Everything he saw unfold before his eyes. He witnessed true despair. So we know that he's definitely affected a little bit by the tragedy. He's definitely experiencing some sort of despair in the back of his head. He's just trying to fight it. And then he says to Naegi, which made me like Munakata, was he's just all like, dude, you're literally just all full of talk. Your words are hollow. And then Naegi, he's just like, well, we can fill these hollow words with hope. And I'm just like, Naegi, you gotta shut up. Like, you gotta shut up, wake up, and just look around you. You gotta do something. It's exactly what Munakata said. His words are hollow. Fill them up with hope? How are you gonna do that? Are you capable of doing that? I don't think so, Naegi. You haven't done anything. All you do is run your mouth. You never do anything. So Munakata, basically, he was just like, okay, let's see what your words can do against my sword. So I'm just like, thank you, Munakata, thank you. So at this moment, I now like Munakata because he was spitting down some knowledge. Some of his knowledge was rather contradictory, but you know what? It doesn't matter because he still called Naegi out, which needed to be done. Other stuff that happened within this episode. Psycho. Ooh, I like Psycho. You see, my friends and I came up with the idea that it seems that someone must have stolen some chemicals or some sort of potion or whatever that Psycho has previously created or was working on, and she's freaking out, and now that she's getting blamed by this other chick who's like the ultimate, like, confectionery, is something like that, you know, the people who makes the sweets and stuff. That girl was just yelling at Psycho, being all like, hey, I bet you were part of this whole weird drug making. I bet you're the one who made the sleeping drug, so you must be the traitor. Which, a lot of people actually thought of that theory. A lot of you guys in the comments thought of that. But now that they're mentioning this out in the open, it's clear that's not the case. So I guess we're gonna have to drop that theory. And then Psycho, she's just like, no, that's not it. I'm not the traitor. And, you know, the candy girl keeps on yelling at her, then Psycho went off the wall, pulls down her mask. She just has braces. But she takes a bunch of drugs, scoffs them down, and goes Super Saiyan. Like, you remember what happened with Akane over in episode 2 of Setsubo-hen when she took some drugs and went Super Saiyan? Well, looks like the drug has now been perfected. Somewhat, if you can call that perfected. I don't know, she turned into a freaking monster. I wouldn't even call that Super Saiyan anymore. She basically turned into a different creature. And she's going insane because now she believes that everyone is turning on her, thinking that she is the traitor, when really Psycho is not. So I cannot wait for more Psycho greatness. That was awesome. She caught the blade with her mouth. Ooh, girl. Yes. Just yes. A very good episode of Mirai-hen. I really like the dialogue more than the actions that were taking place. So let me know your theories. Let me know your thoughts on actually Naegi at this point. Are you annoyed with him as much as I am? Are you on Munakata's side somewhat, since you know he is being contradictory? And yeah, just, again, let me know all of your theories. Catch you tomorrow as I review Cheer Boys and Servamp. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.